Hello, Will here, and as you can see blatantly by the screen, we are in the remastered version of Oblivion. And yeah, I know I've kind of been on a short hiatus, and yeah, I know I also did put a message up about basically wanting to stop doing recording or basically stopping making videos. But I've decided to come back. It's just because I personally, it's just because I want something to do. But no, I do like making videos. I think it was getting difficult with mixing certain stuff outside of doing videos and stuff like that, mixing it together and getting it to work to what would work for me. But I think now I'm going to just approach it with, if I can do it, I'll do it. If I can't, I won't. Just that kind of ideal. Um, but yeah, so we obviously, and I've decided to come back with Oblivion Remastered. Obviously, I will be looking at other games, not just this one, but I'm going to start off with this one. But with that, basically that bit done, the other kind of update to the aspect of new recording and stuff like that is that I no longer will be recording using PlayStation, and I am now recording using Xbox instead. So obviously, video captured, all this and all that. So with that, that introduces new things that I could do, different games that I could play, and basically potential new kind of slight new format to get to what I do. But I'll still try and keep kind of what I used to do, but also maybe do some different things. But that's for a future plan. But anyway, enough of that rubbish. I'll probably put a post up on my YouTube channel about it, just to once I've kind of figured out what I'm actually wanting to do directly, and then I'll give an update. But right, but that's enough of that one. So we are going to be going into Oblivion Remastered, new character, new everything, blah blah blah. Obviously, I've been playing this outside of recording a bit, so so meh. So yeah, right. So we'll get into the game. I'm going to skip the intro, just on the premise of, if you really want to watch it, I'm sure you can find a video with on YouTube of it. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to basically skip it because we don't need to see it for the 100th time. Alright, start a new game. Give me the option to skip.
I was born.
Okay, cool, yeah, fine. As everyone else, you were born. Lovely. Right. So, I did do a previous recording just to try and get things working, just to make sure it was all working, and unfortunately, I did do a character, did a little bit of the intro, did a little bit of this, that, and the other, blah, 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 and then the audio got messed up because you could hear me twice, which was a real pain in the ass. But I believe I fixed the issue, so we're going to go back through it again, and we're going to do the same character that I did, or close enough. So what we're going to do, we are going to be a Breton, and we're going to play as a male on this time. But a certain character will be coming back in future videos that I will say. And let's have a look. So Origins, I don't think these play a major big part. I don't know exactly what choosing a different origin directly does. I'm gonna guess maybe slightly changes some of your base stats a little bit based on what you pick, I'm guessing. So it's like we got Sir Stress, a child you were always in the time of the docks and while the islands gaining money by having merchants carry their goods and learn from their adventures. Or I could pick High Rock, being from right, you're erasing the homeland of the Bretons, going through all the great cities and the problem that made you quick on your feet. So with the idea of the character I want to do, I'm going to pick High Rock because it kind of suits that character a bit more rather than Sir Stress, if that's how you pronounce it. Because we are creating a character called Sir Thomas Edmington III. He was supposed to be called Sir Thomas Edward Edmington III, but unfortunately that's too long. So we're doing Sir Thomas Edmington III. Yes, posh boy. Alright, so we've done that, and then, now I'm gonna basically skip the character creation until we get to the point of the overview, because let's face it, you don't want to see me spending ages creating a character unless they were gonna look absolutely stupid. Well, hopefully he's gonna look fairly silly, but obviously not unrealistically silly, if that makes any sense. So either way, what will probably take me 20 minutes will be about 2 seconds from you waiting. So I'll be back in a second. Alright. And here is Sir Thomas Edmington III. Yeah, I know, he kind of looks a bit like PewDiePie, grew a moustache and took a bit of meth, but yeah, let's roll with it. So yeah, got him all created. So obviously, this one. I mean, as I said earlier about like the origins thing that he did, where he's like Divester or High Rock, but nothing comes up from here. So I don't know if it changes the attributes a little bit, maybe. I'm not totally sure. But there's nothing to give any indication. Because I can go to on the map. Here we go. Here. And go to active events. And there's nothing here. It's still the basic, obviously, Breton stuff. So, don't know. You know, it's not a clue. Oh, let's get this started anyway.
Pale skin,
well,
snotty expression.
Obviously not go.
You're a Breton. The masters of Magica, right?
I probably
Nothing but a bunch of stuck-up snobs with
I
cheap
might use. I'll probably end up using destruction magic, but
Go ahead.
apart from that, I'm
Try
not
your
going to be using
magic
magic
in
that much
here.
probably on this.
Let's see you make those bars
Or at least not with
disappear.
Sir Thomas anyway.
No, what's the
I might
matter?
use it, but again, I might
Not
use
so
like some
powerful
destruction magic.
now,
But
are
that'll
you,
probably be
Breton?
Valley.
You're not leaving this prison till they throw your body in the lake. Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here, Breton. You're going to die.
I'm so glad that you get to kill
you
him
hear
in
that?
the Dark
The
Brotherhood
guards
story.
are coming for you.
Shut up.
Boris, lock that door behind
Yeah, I'm glad you get the kill. I'm quite happy you get to kill him in the Dark Brotherhood quest line.
We don't
He's
know
a
that,
little
sire. The
cunt.
messenger only said they were attacked.
Yeah.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off
don't
limits.
know.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
I don't know.
Never
why
mind.
I'm here.
Get that gate open. Stand back,
I don't think
prisoner.
it ever explains
We
how
won't
you
hesitate
got
to kill
put
you if
into
you get in
prison.
our way.
I mean,
No sign
some
of
people
pursuit,
they
sir.
might. I don't know if it's
Stay put,
canonized
Let's
that
go.
it was
We're not out of this yet.
as a will of the gods, or if it was just
You.
sheer coincidence.
I've seen you.
But
Let me see your face.
I.
You are the one from my dreams.
Oh God.
Then the stars were right. And this
If it
is
was
the
me, are
day.
you sure it was a dream?
Gods
No,
give
no,
me
no.
strength.
What's going on?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Cool. Who are you?
I am your emperor,
Well, we all know who he
Uriel
is, but-
Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way. Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet.
Yeah.
As for what you have done, it does not matter. That
Yeah, it
is
may not matter,
not
but I'm
what you will
curious.
be remembered for.
What the fuck did I do?
You will find your own
Was
path.
it robbery? Was it
Take care. There will be
Murder?
blood and death
it-
before the end.
beating
Please,
somebody
sire, we
up? Was
must
it?
keep moving.
Was it just they saw my face and went, let's put him in the jail so no one else
Better not
gets
close this one. There's no way to open it from the other
death
side.
shock?
Don't try anything. I'm watching you.
Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay
I'm
out of our
first
way.
in clothes and rags with no weapons, similar name. Why the fuck am I going to try anything? You power hungry fuckwit. Right, so whilst we're getting this tutorial bit done at this beginning bit, there's not a lot that's going on in this bit. I'm going to run through what I'm going to basically plan to do, I suppose, really. But yeah, so yeah, I'm going to be doing this first one. I'm going to be doing basically the main story, main quest line kind of thing.
Close up left.
get
Protect the
through
Emperor.
that. Normally, if I'm
The
playing the
captain's
game
down.
just and my casually on my own kind of thing, that I won't normally I will tend to primarily only fast travel at 2 points.
Are you all right, sire?
which
We're
would
clear for
be
now.
when you're gonna take
Captain Reno?
Martin
She's dead.
to Cloud Hall
Sorry,
Temple,
sire, but we have to
and
keep
then
moving.
when you've got to go.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Well, when you're gonna go to
Don't know,
Cloud
it's
Hall
too late to go back
Temple
now.
with Martin,
Don't worry, sire.
and then also when you've got to go from, I think Wayne Priory with Joffrey. I tend to just fast travel those bits, but I normally don't tend to fast travel during the main story. You
They
know, 'cause
won't be the first
then
to
it's kind of, it's kind of like then trying to basically then close as many Oblivion gates as I come
I'll
across,
take
get all the sigil stones from it, tra-la-la-la-la
You stay
kind of
here,
thing.
prisoner. Don't try to
Okay,
follow
cool.
us.
But for the sake of this series, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do what I normally do, and I will basically fast travel at points. The only time when fucking Matt, fuck you. The only time when I won't fast travel is basically when I'm getting the allies for Bruma. That will be a time when I will walk the whole thing. But that might be that might end up being a very long video, because I might try and do it all in one recording kind of thing. Well, I'll say all in one recording. It will be in probably multiple recordings, but it will all be in one video. So it'll probably, unless it gets something stupidly long, then it's like, okay, I might then be like, okay, I'll split it into 2 parts kind of thing, you know. So that's something to look forward to in the future. But yeah, so I'm doing the main story. I might be doing like a couple of different series on this. So it's like with like Sir Edmington, for example. What is that? Oh, it's a fucking leaf. Is it a leaf? Yeah. See, why don't I just climb out there? Or am I too big? See, I was sure I could just climb out through there, actually, technically. But no, I'm gonna go a long way around. So yeah, I'll be doing probably a couple of different series on this. So it's like this first series, obviously, is Sir Thomas Edmington. I might do a couple of different series with him. It kind of depends on how I decide to sort of develop him as a character. Yeah, main story, yes. Shivering Isles, yes. Dark Brotherhoods and Thieves Guild, I probably won't. That might be a different person. You know, so there'll be different people, different characters, different people for different storylines, but not a different character for every single storyline. You know. Well, anyway, magic. Okay, and then what put you up here. Okay, boop. Okay, cool. Burn them out. So yeah, so there might be like a couple of different characters. Ow, fucking. Okay. The rat is dead. But yeah, there might, so there'll be a couple of different characters, slightly different builds for each character. So not every single character is going to be the same kind of build. There'll probably be similar builds just because it's my play style, but I'll try and vary it up. So Sir Thomas Edmund, though he'll use at least a little bit of magic, I will probably do more melee with him. But I may end up creating a character that uses magic a bit more. And I won't be creating a character that uses archery more. Because even though you can kind of do the like stealth archery on this, I've already tried the archery in my casual play file. And doing the archery in that one, it just sucked. No, you die. Okay. It just sucked. To be honest, it was not great, but I think to make archery worth it in this, you kind of have to go you have to make it go toe and toe with stealth. Otherwise, boys archery just ain't worth it in this. It's not like Skyrim where it seems to be basically stealth archer is just overpowered kind of thing. In this it's not overpowered, but doing stealth as just on its own is shit. And then sneaking on its own is a bit, well, I haven't fully gone through that one, but from what I've done with it so far, it's still a bit like, it's a bit, well, it's not, I don't know, I don't find it's fun, but I think it's, but the problem is, I think it's been more simplified in Skyrim than it has in, what it is. You know, it's been more simplified in Skyrim than it has with this. In this one, it's been a bit more, you know, it's a bit more like, it's not so much that it's not so much harder. It's just that it's easier to be kind of spotted, kind of thing. Or they notice you a little bit easier, or you have to be a little bit closer. It's worthwhile to be able to do this, that, and the other, and blah 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 blah, kind of thing. But Skyrim is just couple it with archery and you're overpowered. But yeah. But first off, we're gonna actually get out of here. So yay! Yeah, I know this intro bit is not the most fun, but it's trying to develop my skills and show you how bad I am at the game. Because sometimes it's more in this view. When you've especially with archery, I found it with archery for some reason, unless they patched it, because the game just literally just got updated. So unless they patched it and it's all like, but I kind of noticed that the archery, if you're using archery and you're in third person, for some reason, it didn't seem to kind of like line up with the crosshair quite right. It was always going to like a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right. No, we're not doing stealthy one. I think I do currently have it on Adept. I think I might change it down because I'm not looking for a challenge. I'm not looking to punish myself on gameplay. I'm just looking to play the game. I mean, I'm not going to put it on the easiest setting. That's just silly. But I'll try it on Adept for a little bit. I may have to. There may be some points when I might need to change the difficulty because there'll be points, especially when it comes to the Hobbit and Kvatch, where it can quite easily become a clusterfuck pretty quickly. Or at least I noticed that when I was in my casual playthrough. It sort of doing the whole bit in Kvatch. Obviously, I was slightly higher level, and it was just a clusterfuck. It really was just a complete clusterfuck. Right, there you go, kaboom. Push them down. So a bitch didn't die. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you again. Fucking free. Damn. Lockpicks. Lockpick. Ka-chow. It has no physics on there. I can remember in the original you could just sit there heads even after dead, you could whack them around the head and the physics would just all jiggle all over the place. They took that away now and you can't do that now. It's like, oh. It's all now normal and boring. Face, time, again, dead. Any good? No. Nope. It looked like he kicked it. I think it's just me walking into his leg, but it looked like he kicked it. It's like, but you're dead. Right. Right, dead? Yeah, you're dead. Yeah, let me go on you. Come on. No, you got Rami. Bit thick though. I'm gonna get it for you. In the kneecap. Took an arrow to the knee. In this case, a ball to the knee. That's all to the face. I like that. Right, down we go. Ba, ba, ba. Well, man. Come on. Right, you come done, then that's it. Nice and easy. Take your staff to sell later on. Take the soul gem, but the other bit's a bit worthless, to be honest. We are. Oh, one thing I definitely will be doing in this playthrough, and I might do it in other series. I'll probably end up doing it in other series as well, but I'm definitely doing it in this one. And that is, once I get to level 10, I am going after the skeleton key, because it's a very useful item, overpowered for the aspect of what it does, yet you can get it quite early on in the game, especially now, because in that now that they changed how kind of like the leveling system works, because obviously it's no longer now just tied to your major skills, which is what it used to be in the original. This one, it's not tied to your major skills. Now you raise anything and it helps you grow your level. The major skills is only for the aspect of basically gives you an extra boost to the stat
What makes you think help
at the beginning of the game, and that's it.
Here they come
We
again.
need to get the Emperor out of here.
Well, I'm going to chill out here for a second. Just watch him do all over.
For the Emperor! Damn it! It's
Hi.
that prisoner again. Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
No.
No,
I was
he
in
is
the
not one of
prison.
them.
Why did we go as a part of
He
the
can
attack?
help
I was in
us.
the prison side,
He
dumbass.
must help us.
As you wish,
I
sire.
suppose the only thing that could
Come
be
closer.
done is
I'd prefer not to have to shout.
no. Oh, anyway.
They
But no.
cannot understand
I
why
can imagine it.
trust
I
you.
could have been planted.
They've not
there.
seen what I've
But then,
seen.
no, just-
How can I explain?
Wait,
Listen.
wait, it's in
You know the Nine.
their
How they
first
guide
attack,
our
and then once
fates
he
with
was
an
by himself,
invisible
just kill him
hand.
then, yeah. Oh,
I've
yeah.
served the Nine all my days,
Yeah, I don't think
and I
about gods
chart
that
my
much
course
myself,
by the
really,
cycles
so
of the heavens.
neither is
The
Sir Thomas.
skies are marked with numberless sparks,
Yeah,
each
yeah,
a fire,
Sir Thomas,
and
he's not
every
a
one a
hugely
sign.
religious man.
I know these stars well,
Doesn't
and I
denounce
wonder
gods and all that. He's just,
which
he's just
sign
not,
marked
he's just
your
not
birth.
hugely religious. Right. Lord is shield and magic resistance. Maybe. Fortify endurance, fortify strength. I don't need the lady for anything. No, Archer knock. That's pretty rubbish. Not great. Fortify speed. Eh. Useful, but also kind of pointless, to be honest. See, Thief ain't that bad. Agility, luck, and speed. Magic, I don't need it. I'm not going to be using loads of magic. So it's all between Thief and the Lord. Even though I was talking about God and not really believing being on good terms with gods at the moment. Anyway, so it's either increase armor rate by 15 and magic resistance by 15, or increase agility, luck, and speed. But I am going into Oblivion Gates, and there is a lot more magic and physical violence, but melee and stuff like that. So probably Lord would probably be a bit more useful from my situation.
The signs I read
So we'll
show
go for
the end of
Lord.
my path. My death, a necessary end,
Cool.
will come when it will come.
Probably about 5 minutes,
Your stars are not mine.
probably.
Today the Lord shall prove a
Right, we're on
faithful
19
patron
minutes
in
on
your
the
quest for
recording.
glory.
Let's see how wrong
My
or right I
dreams
am.
grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Right then.
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see
Not
the
unless you
hour
put a gun
of
to
my
their face
death,
and then say,
to
right, I'm about to
face
shoot
my
you.
apportioned fate,
Then just go like, hold on, wait a minute,
then
what's the time?
fall.
Then at least you know the hour.
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Okay, fine. You.
You may as well make yourself useful here. Carry this torch and stick close.
I will do...
Goodbye.
No such thing.
There's no time to talk now, prisoner. We've got to keep moving.
You're talking to me. I'm not talking to you. Shut up. Yes. Sausage. For those who've never played this game before, in either the new version or the original, you haven't got too much longer to go before we get out of here. Few more rooms and then we're basically done.
Prisoner,
Why has it got my...
Mara's mercy on you. God's blood.
He's coming at me.
My sword for the dragon!
God's blood.
Oh. He was deciding to run towards me, then he changed his mind. He saw my face and went, oh shit. Okay, you got nothing.
Prisoner, the Emperor needs help!
Not my problem. Ooh. Ooh.
Mara's mercy on you.
Ooh. Ooh. I can just stay here, that's the thing. Whoop. There you go. Take your potion. You definitely need to go and see a chiropractor. Because your back is fucked. I mean, okay, you're dead, and it didn't really help you now, but still, it's fucked. Right, next room. Wait, see you later, boss. Fuck you. I'm going through.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
We're on 22 minutes on the recording. How long did I say? Did I say 4 minutes?
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through.
I think I said about 4 minutes, I think. It's either 4 or 5, I said. Even though it's kind of shaky, I only said it literally 3 minutes ago. Yeah.
Damn it! The gate is
Oh,
barred
yeah,
from
I mean,
the other side.
not
A
far
trap.
off. From
What
I
about
said.
that side passage back there?
Because we're getting
Where's
to
the drop?
about 4
Let's
minutes
go.
now. And we're just entering the room where he dies. So, it depends. If I said 4 minutes, then I lose. If I said 5 minutes,
They're
then
behind us.
hey,
Wait here, sire.
nice guess.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life. For the
I'll stand here with a sword and I'll stand next to him. Yeah.
You
Take
thought
the
we'd
fight
go
out
down
there.
easy?
Why are you bringing the fight in here? Oh shit, he's got a lot of health. Holy shit. Why have you brought the fight out there?
I can go no further.
Okay,
You
solid.
alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants.
That's the first time
You
that's
must
happened.
not
They've
have
never
the
had them
amulet
all
of
come
kings.
running into the room
Take the
before.
amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
But yeah, so yeah, I was about right with saying 4 to 5 minutes, and oh Jesus!
Stranger, you chose a bad
Oh my God, he's
day to
teleporting.
take up with the calls of the Septim.
Why are you teleporting away?
No. Talos saved.
Actually, now that Glenroy's sword is here, I want to try something.
We failed.
Oh yeah,
I
don't you?
failed.
I'm gonna imagine it
blades are sworn
disappears.
to protect the
Normally
Emperor.
you
Now
pick it up
he
and you
and
say
all his heirs are dead.
So.
The amulet. Where's the amulet of kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
Give it to me.
Strange. He saw something in you.
Yeah.
Trusted you. They say
How?
it's the dragon blood
That's
that
what I'm
flows
saying.
through
How?
the veins of every
Okay.
septim. They see more than lesser men. The amulet of kings is a sacred symbol of the empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
Something about some monk, Joffrey, blah 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 blah.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
And then murdered on that son.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
Yay. Cool.
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
But I'm pretty but there's a lot of
There are rats and goblins down there.
There's a couple of other doors.
But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced archer. Am I right?
So if you like, I mean, they could have come from anywhere. So them coming from there doesn't mean nothing, basically. Right. Right, we're gonna do custom class because I always do custom class. Specialization is gonna be combat, of course. Then we're gonna do a little bit on the strength, I think, and we'll do a little bit on and then endurance on this part. Then the major skills, right? Armor is 1. Then we're gonna go blade. Then heavy armor. Then for here we will go destruction. Won't do anything specific. Security, there's no point because I'm gonna get the skeleton key, so I don't need it. Sneak, I'm not gonna bother doing because there's no point in me doing it if I'm not really taking archery as a skill or going to be doing much of that. Then it's not. I don't see the point of being a really good sneaky boy, so it's kind of pointless. Speechcraft. No, I've never selected that skill because there's always a workaround. Always a workaround. Mercantile, that just goes up really quickly if you just hoard everything and then sell it. Marksman, nah. Light armor, probably not if I got the heavy armor. And then acrobatics, not really. But I got 3 more to select. We'll go block, just to get that little boost at the beginning. You know what? I'll go blunt. Just in case if I find a enchanted blunt weapon before I find an enchanted bladed weapon. And then you know what? And we'll go light armor because again, you don't have to level these up to level up like as you needed to do in the original. With these ones, it just gives you a plus 20 to the actual stat, and that's it. So, and then we're just gonna rename it, and I'll just use my normal naming convention, which is kind of lazy, just called Advent. So instead of being an adventurer, you want Advent. And then, there you go. And then with Advent class, there we go. And continue. Yes, Advent class.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble. You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Waynon Priory immediately. Got it?
Yes, I understand.
Good.
I mean,
The
not
Emperor's
though,
trust
but I
was well
understand.
placed.
Oh,
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
And that's that gone. And yeah, and then Glorious is gone. But no, I'll just take your friend's money. Oh. The Emperor showing off a bit of leg. And you the guy, no, you're the guy. Yeah, you're the guy who basically went for the juggler of the Emperor. Went for his juggler. And you're, whoa, 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 there, peeps. Nearly there. Nearly out the sewers. Go. Sewer. Wait. Right, I'm not gonna go off and try and kill everyone. I'm just literally just gonna run. Cause it's time to get out of here. Run. Sneak. Sneaky sneak. Sneaky sneak. Sneaky. Try to be sneaky. Sneaky sneaky sneak. Sneak sneak. Sneaky sneaky sneak. Sneaky sneaky sneak. Alright. But you never attack. I don't know if your class is a hostile though. Don't know. Oh, you must be. Okay, so if you're on PC, it means, I think that means that then technically you can exploit this rat. This rat basically goes by sort of like getting to a point where he kind of can't see it, or kind of has an idea that you're there, but doesn't quite catch you, and then just put auto walk on, because I know PC has auto walk, and then you can just level up your sneak skill. There is another rat earlier on, so it's the one that when you're fighting the zombie, those rats as well also don't act hostile to you, or at least one of them doesn't, and you can use to do the same thing now as well, and just level your sneak skill up to 100 if you give it enough time before you even leave the sewers. Alright, we're all done, so we don't need to change anything else. Let's get out of here, and we're out. There we go, Sir Thomas Edmington III, coming level 1. Okay, and here we are. All the sunny glory and carrot hair. Yeah, kind of. Oh yeah, and an almighty and quite an impressive chin. You know, kind of block out some of that chin. Oh, thanks, George. Anyway, but yeah, block out some of that chin. Oh, did they fix the running animation in the update? Nope. Still looks a little bit goofy. As far as going backwards, kind of still looks a little bit goofy. I mean, who the fucking hell walks backwards like that? But anyway, let's get to the Imperial City. Actually, what should I just wait to? I'm just gonna go to Coral and sandwich shit up at Coral. Solid. I'm just gonna go to the South Gate, and then we'll sell the stuff to what's her name? Rashida? I think is her name. You know her name, if I remember correctly. Well, actually, whilst I'm here, yes, I'm in Gore now, lovely. Whilst I'm here, actually, I'm going to set something up for further down the line later on. I'm actually going to go and join the Fighters Guild quickly whilst I'm here, because there's only, I think it's, there's 2 or 3 places. Well, actually, can I? Actually, I need to find out again. Oh, is it?
Well, you're not afraid of trouble, are you?
Join.
If you're interested, see Valena Daunton.
Okay.
Farewell.
Because I know there's only a few. There's only 3 of the guilds. It's only 3 of the guilds is where you can actually request to join.
Greetings. How may I help you?
And I couldn't actually.
Are you perhaps interested in joining the Fighters Guild?
For some reason, you couldn't actually ask her, despite the fact that she's the head of the guild.
The Fighters Guild is always looking for new members. If you've got a clean record and don't have a bounty on your head, we may be able to use you. Are you interested in joining?
A bounty on my head. It would be a useful snack whilst I'm running around the place.
Excellent. You are now an associate in the Fighters Guild.
Yeah,
you
well,
should
I'm not
report to either Azan in Anvil or Burrs Grow Cash in Shadenel for contracts.
Yeah.
Farewell.
Yeah, I've only come here to get a sword.
Good to see you. They say that the priests and priestesses of the Chapel of Debella have all been murdered.
Make it down to
no one even knows.
Oh, thank you for the notification about the. Oh, No, that was actually on my actual PC monitor, not the.
I heard
Xbox
there's a
screen.
prophet in Anvil who seems to know what's going on. Although
Right, whilst we're here, just quickly just check on.
I was
Get
in
some
Chain
free
Hall last
supplies
week,
whilst we're
and
at
I'm
it,
sure
like
I
that
saw
sword.
Ray.
But yeah, obviously if we get down to Leowin, which actually, funny enough, won't be for fucking ages. Actually, no, actually might make it fucking pointless then at that point. No, not this one. Oh, it's above in it. Duh. It's up here where I want to look. But no, I won't be. I obviously might think about getting the silver sword, but that's all the way down Leowin. But I won't go. I wouldn't actually need an edit. Go need and go to Leowin for a long time. Oh! I can open this one. Easy enough. Oh, that's fucking shit, isn't it? Okay, let's have a bit of fun with this. So that I'm probably gonna fail like 1,000 times now. No my luck. The first one's always pretty easy. It's always the other ones after. It'd be a bit of a pain in the ass. There you go. Obviously by now I've had like at least like a little bit of practice on the thing, because to me the lockpicking system seems like a tiny bit different. Yeah, the way they've done it is the same as the original, but it's the way that it's the way that the kind of like the physics of the tumbler works, and when you're using the actual lockpick. To me, it kind of seems more like it doesn't sort of like. You can't like just hold the thing up and wait for it to slowly go up at one single point. It just kind of doesn't work that way now. They kind of like changed it on how compared to the original. But that's how it feels to me. I don't know if they have. I might be completely not wrong with that one.
The smith, and this is fire and steel.
God's sake, come on.
What can I interest you in?
First off, what can I interest you? See, this is another thing I don't get. I'm kind of like the fact that they've done this, but it's also very strange how every merchant in the game will buy pretty much basically any item that you have. They're not like specialized as like what they did with Skyrim, but then that kind of makes sense. That, you know, she might buy a staff from me, but she wouldn't be interested. She might buy a gold nugget, but she wouldn't be interested in a salt gem, really, unless she was planning to enchant something. But I could sell her potions if I had any. Well, I do have some. Okay, she doesn't then. Okay, that's strange. Because some of the merchants you can sell them everything, and it's not the general merchants either. I don't know. Saying that, don't want one. Gold nugget. All gems, sapphire.
That's a good deal.
Thank God torches don't weigh anything. Okay, we're talking about 179. Wow, I'm rich. Let's just go 4 hours, buy 3 more, and don't think I'm gonna be able to really buy anything else off her, am I? I mean, I could put gauntlets. How much have we got? 119. But there's no. I'm not gonna bother buying the armor though.
Another satisfied customer.
Because I can just
Farewell.
go off and just, but also dropping might have a couple of bits and pieces anyway. So, yeah, there probably will be also points in this where I might like deviate from doing the main quest. So I might go into a cave, have a look around it if I kind of know what's already in the cave. So it's like, but obviously most of that will happen when I'm doing the Aid with Bruma quests.
Well met.
So.
Hi there.
Hi. Bye. Hello, Black Horse Courier. Hello. What's it?
How are you today?
I was fine until no one also ran into me. But yeah, so at some points, at some points I might, I will jump into some caves or dungeons or whatever you want to call them. But for now, we're just gonna go and speak to Joffrey. Joffrey. Make sure I get in here before anyone else talks to me. Go straight to Joffrey.
Yes?
No, bollocks.
Can I help you?
No, my business is
Indeed. Another mysterious visitor.
Uh-huh.
Well, go ahead. You know what you're looking for. I'll just go back to my reading.
Yeah, you do that. No, you do that. Joffrey. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Brother Joffrey. Can I help you?
Ah, boy, that.
This cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see it. By
There you
the
go.
9. This is the
Okay,
amulet of
boy
kings.
guys, Jesus.
Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
Well, I saw him get his throat cut out.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Yes. Can I check towards you?
His meaning is unclear to me as well.
Uh-huh.
The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion.
That he did.
The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers. I'm not sure.
I must admit.
Only the
this
emperors
is
truly
pretty
understand
shitty
the
setup
meaning
for the
behind the
world, isn't it?
rituals
It's
of
protecting
coronation.
that
The Amulet of
leave
Kings is ancient.
the protection
Saint
of the
Alicia
dragonflies
herself
to
received it
one
from the
set of
gods.
bloodline, or
It is a
one
holy
set
relic
person.
of great
So,
power. When an emperor
Why?
is crowned, he uses the amulet
Basically,
to light
if-
the dragon
yeah.
fires at the Temple of the One
it's
in the
basically
Imperial City.
if this dynasty
With the emperor
dies,
dead
then
and no
you're
new heir
dead.
crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in
Very
centuries.
strange.
It may be that the dragon fires protected
Oh, I
us
see.
from a
It's
threat
very
that only
strange.
the emperor was aware of. I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket.
Baby boy.
Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress.
I mean, fair enough.
Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne.
Yep, because
if
you all
he
knew
yet
that one day
lives.
you're all gonna get murdered.
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here.
Yeah,
You must
we
go
all
to
know what
Kvatch
happened
and
next.
find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you
I
need.
don't get is how
My
do-
resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
I said again. I suppose you can whittle this down to the aspects of basically magic, dealing with dark magics and dark forbidden knowledges and this, that, and the other. Otherwise, it's like, oh, so how did they know? If only a few people knew. What did they do? Did they find the people who they believed knew and make them squeal?
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
I want all your stuff. I want this house. Get out. My house now. Oh, what you got? What you got that could be useful for me? Potion of healing would be useful on the sorcery. No, it's not so much. Well, that is a pretty pointless potion. 5 seconds. Wow. Right, so I could so I got the Flying Steel Sword. That'll probably do about the same amount of damage as a Claymore anyway. So, and then okay, so I've got Iron Boots, Iron Curious, and Iron Grooves. There we go. Right. Do transfer, where I will give you the rusty ones and that. Keep the potions. And then I think that was it. Oh yeah, I've still got to read that, haven't I? Oh yeah, I've still got to sell them. Didn't have fucking nothing anyway. Okay, and then I'm gonna read that. Yay! Oh yeah. Oh no! Naked man! Oops. Oh, okay. And heal. But apparently, I haven't actually used the steel sword yet, so I kind of need to look at the comparison for that at some point. But apparently, the fine steel sword looks exactly the same as the normal steel sword, but in the original they were unique to one another. So the steel sword looked like a steel sword, and the fine steel sword looked different. I don't know if that's the case in this one, but apparently it does look the same. And it's not that different, apparently. Right, so yeah, so we gotta go to Kvatch. There we are, we? Kvatch. Obviously, if I was doing this my normal way, obviously I would have to run all the way down here, all the way down here, all the way down here. Absolutely peg it through skin grab because of fucking Glavia. I mean, in my casual play, in my casual file, he's dead. I killed him. I didn't mind paying. I killed him, but only got charged for an assault rather than getting charged for murder. So it's like, you know, fuck it, 40 gold. Yeah, I can pay now. Right, yeah, to Kvatch we go, I suppose. Hooray! Hooray for Kvatch! It's so interesting at Kvatch. Ba ba ba. Right, where's the shout? There it is.
Come on, run while there's still time. The guard still holds the road,
Why
but it's
you
only a
go
matter
on
of time
like
before they're
on the wrong
overwhelmed.
route? I don't know who the fuck you are.
God's blood. You don't know, do you? Deidre
No.
overran Kvatch last night.
Just got here.
There were glowing portals outside the walls, gates to Oblivion itself. There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare, came right over the walls, blasting fire that swarmed around it, killing. Go and see for yourself. Kvatch is a smoking ruin. We're all that's left.
Guess,
Do you understand me? Everyone else is dead.
That they opened the Great Gate at Kvatch first, not because of trying to get Martin.
It was Savly and Matthews. Some of the other guards helped some of us escape.
But
they cut their way out, right through the city gates.
It's because
Savly says they can hold the road. No. No, I don't believe
it's like
him.
trying to insult
Nothing can
the
stop
gods
them.
by,
If you'd
or
seen
insult
it,
Akatosh
you'd
by
know.
attacking his chapel.
I'm getting out of here before it's too late. They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you. Run when you can.
Because otherwise, it's like, if it's a case of like,
smoke and fire.
if it's a case of they attacked it because Martin is in the chapel.
Gods, I don't even notice
Then
anymore.
why didn't they just send all the fucking Daedric forces into the fucking city? And I mean literally all of them. You know. It's like, you know, it's a Daedric siege engine. Was another thing that was used in the attack. That's the reason for the Great Gates. Are you telling me that if they knew Martin was in Kvatch, that they would not use the siege engine to basically literally obliterate everything else until nothing remained? So I got the opinion that it's just unfortunate circumstance for them that the first place they attacked actually housed the person that they were actually trying to kill, but they didn't actually know that he was actually in Kvatch. And if they just tried a little bit harder, they would have already succeeded, because there is no way that these Muppets up here defeated the siege engine. Not by a long shot.
Stand back, civilian.
Okay.
This is no place for you. Get back to the encampment at once.
Okay. What happened to you?
We lost the damn city. That's what happened.
Okay, cool.
It was too much. Too fast. We were overwhelmed. Couldn't even get everyone out. There are still people trapped in there. Some made it to the chapel, but others were just run down in the streets. The Count and his men are still holed up in the castle. And now we can't even get back into the city to help them.
Yeah, so he's trying to get to the castle. So obviously they tried to seize the castle. Why are they trying to seize the castle? No, you know, it's like You just level the city and you complete your mission.
The only thing we can do,
So,
we'll try to hold our ground,
Oh, okay.
that's what. If we can't hold this
Okay,
barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment. I have to try and protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now.
Okay. Help.
You want to help?
Yeah.
You're kidding, right?
I wish I was.
If you're
but I'm not.
serious, maybe I can put you to use. It'll likely mean your death, though.
Yay,
Are you
sweet
sure?
things. Well, if I wasn't sure, I wouldn't have fucking said them, wouldn't I?
I don't know how to close this gate, but it must be possible, because the enemy closed the ones they opened during the initial attack. You can see the marks on the ground where they were, with the great gate right in the middle. I sent men into the gate to see if they could find a way to shut it. They haven't come back.
They're all dead apart from
If you can get
two,
in there,
but
find out what happened.
one of them you can.
If
I
they're
think-
alive, help them
Oh no,
finish the job.
you
If
bump into
not,
him eventually. But
see what you can do on your own. The best I can say is good luck. If you make it back alive, we'll be waiting for you.
see, what I'm doing is why don't you just then, if you got people living, if you got people who are down in Gabat, who obviously in the encampment, why don't you send messages down to them at a point when there's not so many people coming, things coming through the gate, or even just before the fucking they all went down there, and said, "Can one of you go to Anvil, and then can you go to Skingrad and ask them for some help?"
Good luck.
But you didn't do that, did you?
Thing you're doing.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Right. I'm just going to run into hell. Bye. I'm gonna run into hell. Run into hell. Run into hell. Oh, that's it. And we're in hell. But I think for this first episode, this first video, I think we're gonna call that one there, I believe. Just for the keep the first episode a bit more simple. I mean, because you've got 52 minutes on the mark now, so future videos might be a bit longer, but I want to keep this first video nice and simple. But yeah, so that's it. That's the first episode of the Oblivion series that I'm now going to be basically doing. Yeah. And again, now that I'm also on Xbox and recording for Xbox, obviously I have Game Pass and all that kind of thing. So if there's anything that you would like me to either play or have a go at or just to check out kind of thing, let me know in the comments below. And and if I'm able to access it and get it or whatever, I'll might bring it to the channel, because I want to try and do not just like Elder Scrolls content. But I'm also trying to figure out other content that I can do. So I could look into doing Fallout stuff as well, Starfield and a few bits and pieces like that. But I'm going to make decisions on what I want to do down the line, kind of thing. So it's always good at least to start off with what you know before you move on to different things. Alright, so yeah, that is basically the first episode of the adventures of Sir Thomas Edmington III. So, as with any other YouTuber, if you like the video, drop a like. Why not subscribe to the channel, where you can watch my older content of basically of Skyrim, this, that, and the other. Modding wise, yeah, you can ask me a question about modding, but I haven't done it for a while, or I don't mod that much now at the moment. Though I might be doing some stuff behind the scenes and all that stuff. But yeah, again, just if there's any other games you'd like me to check out, now that I'm recording on Xbox rather than PlayStation, because they were just charging you a shit ton of money for games. Yeah, let me know in the comments below, and if I think like, oh, looks interesting, I might do a video on it, or series. It kind of depends really. Alright, that's it for the first video. So time for me to get out of here. So until next time, I'll see you all later.